So on Friday, YouTube decided to take down one of my YouTube channels. So it was very scary. And I realized that it might not be a big deal to you, but it was a huge deal to me, because what was so scary about it was, what if it had been this channel? So I have another YouTube channel. It's called Ancestry, and that's the one that YouTube took down. And it was a wake-up call, because my concern was, while it was my smaller channel, it was the original channel that I started with, and then I woke up and said, what am I doing just North Carolina? Because everything I'm teaching here is specific to anywhere in the world about how to do genealogy. So that's when I created the Genealogy TV channel. So what was so scary about it, though, was what if this was Genealogy TV and not NC Ancestry? And so I've got notes here, so I want to make sure I share them with you. But, you know, this is my full-time job. I'm not retired. While you may watch videos in 20 minutes, it takes me 40 hours to produce those videos. So it was a wake-up call, because I can't control what YouTube does. And it was an automated bot that took down my channel. I got an email on Friday morning, and I woke up and I checked my email and I'm like, what? They took down... I've had them take down videos before because they claim they violated some community policy. You guys know me. I'm not doing anything salacious. But so my concern was for you. How do I communicate to you? What if this was the channel, the primary channel of Genealogy TV? This is my livelihood, and it was a bit of a wake-up call. So Friday morning, they sent this email out that says, "Hi, NC Ancestry. We have reviewed the content and found several or repeated violations of our spam and deceptive practices and scam policies. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. We know this is probably very upsetting news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. If we think the channel severely violates our policies, we will take it down to protect other users on the platform. But if you believe we have made the wrong call, you can appeal this decision, and you will find information about the policy and questions below." And so, you know, briefly about NC Ancestry, it's just more genealogy stuff specific to North Carolina genealogy. So it was pretty scary. And so I appealed, and here's what I wrote. "I believe you have removed my @NC Ancestry channel by mistake without warning. I have read the community guidelines regarding spam, deceptive practices, and scams. This channel is an educational channel teaching how to research your family history. The only thing that I can think of that might be a violation is that I have duplicated or repeated some of my other content on my other channel because it crosses over. It's how to do genealogy. Some of it crosses over to both niches. For this reason, if you give me my channel back, and if this is the reason, then I will gladly take down the duplicated videos if that's the problem. If this was not the offense, please give me more details as to what I can do to correct this. Please give me my channel back, or tell me specifically why not." What I found kind of comical a little bit later was that morning, so this was like 10 a.m. in the morning, and then about an hour later, I get this email from YouTube. It says, "We got a whole lot of love for North Carolina Ancestry. See your stats." You know, I'm thinking, oh, good, maybe they put it back online. I went to the go see stats, and it says, "You're down." You know, forget it. So, yeah, it was not fun. So I then get an email from them. It says, "We have reviewed the appeal for the following channel. After taking another look, we can confirm that your channel does not violate our community guidelines. Thanks for your patience while we reviewed this appeal. Our goal is to make sure that content doesn't violate the community standards so that YouTube can be a safe place for all. And sometimes we make mistakes trying to get it right. We're sorry for any frustration our mistake caused you, and we appreciate you letting us know. To make this right, we've put your channel back online. Okay, so, you know, again, what if this had been the Genealogy TV YouTube channel? So this brings me to my point, is how do I communicate with you if I don't have a channel? I have the email list, and I have a Facebook group. Both of them are not nearly as large as the subscriber base as on the YouTube channel, but holy cow, you know, I highly encourage you to sign up for the email list because, and I'll put a link in the description and to the Facebook group, but I can control those. I can't control what YouTube does. And it has come to me to realize, and this is just kind of that self-defense part of me that says, control what you can, prepare for the worst, and hope for the best, right? You know, I live in Hurricane Alley, and it's not a matter of if we're going to get hit by a hurricane, but when. And so with that same thought in mind, it's not a matter of if they take down my channel, it's when. And so I have to be prepared for that. So with that in mind, hold that thought. Because one of the things that I've been thinking about doing, and I've had several requests, in fact, one of the Academy members had requested this for the Academy, but I don't think it's a good fit necessarily for the Academy. But I've had several people say, I wish you'd slow down, or I wish I could just be a fly on your shoulder watching how you research. And so I've been thinking about doing this real time, just hit record and research. You know, there's so many times on the weekends when I'm in my t-shirt and shorts and I am, you know, no makeup and the hair is a mess, and I just want to record because I'm discovering things on the weekends when I'm doing my own research. And I'm like, oh, that would make a great video. So sometimes I'll write down the idea, but then I got to go back and do it again. So the whole thought process here is to record videos, but I want to put them on another channel. So that would also act as a backup plan for the primary channel when it gets taken down, if it ever gets taken down. But I'm kind of planning for that, right? Because it's just smart. Plus, I don't want to, from a strategy standpoint, the Genealogy TV channel is now the largest educational channel out there that's independently owned. Like, we've got Ancestry and Family Search. They have bigger YouTube channels, but I think I'm the largest channel out there. And I work really hard at using all of my education from and experience from my years in television broadcasting and trying to make that channel snappy. My goal, you may not even know this, but my whole goal for this channel all along has been to be snappy, to not waste 1 second of your time. And so I edit things very tightly so that you don't get bored, because personally, I can't stand boring videos. And so I have always promised myself that I would never waste your time. And so that is why Genealogy TV, I think, has done pretty well. And so nothing is going to change with this channel. I am still going to produce as many videos as I possibly can, given my work week, right? And so handouts will continue. Everything that I do right here, right now, is going to continue. But what I am going to do as also a backup plan, and to satisfy those who've been wanting to watch over my shoulder as I research, I have created a second channel, and that is Genealogy TV 2. I will leave a link in the description box below if you want to go over there and subscribe to that. And so this is going to satisfy a lot of things. It's going to give me a backup plan, but it's also going to give me the ability to record on the weekends. I'm not going to appear. I maybe occasionally, but my face is not going to appear. But I will talk you through what I'm doing. It's easy for me to just hit record and go, okay, so we're going to pick up with Melissa Smith here, and we're going to work through some process. And a lot of times, like I've already recorded 3 episodes for it as of the time that I'm recording this. And it was really easy for me to just hit record and upload to YouTube. No editing. I promise you, the idea here is to be easy for me, and it will give you everything, including my mistakes, my ums, my my stutters, my stumbles, you know, whatever it is, my typos. I'm just going to hit record and upload. So if that is of interest to you, then go over there and hit the subscribe button. As soon as I get to like 100 subscribers, I think I can rename the channel to Genealogy TV 2. Right now it's just a bunch of letters. And what else can I tell you? So it works as a backup in case, heaven forbid, the primary Genealogy TV channel goes down and or the NC Ancestry channel goes down again. I kind of doubt it, but again, I can't control what YouTube does. I highly encourage you to sign up for the newsletter because that's where I can talk to you directly. Basically all I do there is send out whatever the latest videos are, and so that you can get the content there. I probably on average do 1 a week. On Fridays we typically send out a newsletter. Ashley does that. Ashley rocks, my assistant. Thank you, Ashley, for all you do. And so with that in mind, there will be no editing on GTV2. There will be, you know, just simple research as I'm doing it. That seems to be a trend that people are liking lately. And it's a much slower pace. I will try and walk you through everything I'm doing. If I find tips along the way, like one of the episodes that I recorded over this past weekend, I had stopped the first recording and I thought I was done for the weekend. And then I was continuing to research and I went, oh, here's something about Find a Grave. Let me tell you about Find a Grave. So I hit record again, recorded a short video about Find a Grave. Then I did it again for another one. So long story short, I'm going to be working through my family history. If that's interesting to you, go for it. I will leave a link on the screen for you to get to. I think I've gotten to everything I was going to tell you. And the Facebook page. Don't forget that there is a Genealogy TV Facebook page. I'm not going to create a GTV2 Facebook page. It'll all go on the same brand. So again, like anything in life, we can't control what other people do, but we can control what we do. And so for me, that is what I put on the YouTube channels. I'm a good person. I don't break rules. They clearly had some automated bot that saw something. I've even had a video taken down one time for, the subject was Civil War. Well, they had put a new algorithm in place that flagged the word war because they were trying to, I don't know, minimize hate speech. I don't know, but I was teaching about how to research Civil War people. And yeah, it got flagged and got taken down, and I appealed and I won that appeal as well. I've had a couple videos taken down for stupid reasons. Ultimately, everything worked out in the end, but newsletter I can control. I can't really control the Facebook page, but I highly encourage you to go over there and make sure you're signed up over there and make sure that, you know, we're in touch. I also have the website. I could put a blog post on the website if something were to go crazy too. So heaven forbid that happens again, but we'll catch you over on GTV2, I hope.